now, and an American woman has pleaded guilty from the United States to causing the death of a teenager by careless driving in Northamptonshire in 2019. 19-year-old Harry Dunn was riding a motorbike when he was killed after a collision with a car outside an RAF base. Anne Sakoulis, whose husband works for the US Embassy, appeared at the Old Bailey via video link from her lawyer's office in Washington, D.C. Our Home Affairs correspondent Daniel Sanford reports.
It's more than 3 years since Harry Dunn was killed in a head-on collision outside a US base in Northamptonshire. This afternoon, wearing the green of his favourite motorbike, his family arrived at the Old Bailey in London to see the American woman responsible finally admit her guilt in court. Appearing by video link from her lawyer's office in Washington, Anne Sakoulis, with her dark hair tied back, pleaded guilty to a charge of causing Harry Dunn's death by careless driving. Harry Dunn was just 19 years old when he died, and his family have campaigned hard to get the case to this stage, when once a court case seemed impossible.
It's been really tough, honestly. But today, honestly, it feels just like the sun's come out. I didn't know if we'd ever get to this stage sometimes, and thankfully for today, with the support of these guys and you guys, we've got there, and we've got justice for our son. I really feel that.
Emotions were running high, but they were partly feelings of relief. Afterwards, his mum Charlotte told me that on the night he died, she'd promised Harry she would get justice for him.
Little did I know that it would take me this long to carry out that promise, but I was never going to give up. Never broken a promise to my kids, and if I'd have had to carry on for another few years, I damn well would.
And do you feel today that you've cut back with this?
Yeah, I do. That's what's making me so emotional, because it's been a really long 3 years.
On the day of the accident, Anne Sakoulis drove out of this US base. Unfamiliar with driving in Britain, she went onto the wrong side of the road, remaining there for more than 20 seconds until she hit Harry Dunn on a blind corner. The base where her husband worked is a highly secretive communications centre, and she flew out of the UK 19 days later, claiming diplomatic immunity. The judge has now directed that Anne Sakoulis should return to the UK to be sentenced next month, though there's no way of enforcing that. Daniel Sanford, BBC News.